What's up, guys? ToadSlayer72 here, and I'm gonna try my hand at a little bit of a edit two different videos here. I'm gonna do a little before and after using Mendit here. Maybe I'll entitle it "Why Mendit is the Shit." This stuff is awesome. I know a lot of people know about it. Any good swim baiter would definitely know about it. But apparently it works on all soft plastics. And it really does work. It's excellent. So I have here my HUD 68. I caught my first fish of 2013 yesterday on it, but it happened to be a species I wasn't pursuing. I got about a 2-foot pickerel yesterday, maybe even bigger. It was pretty big, and he engulfed this thing, and it's actually in pretty good shape considering. But if you see here, I mean, it's got some damage that needs to be repaired. I mean, it kind of looks like I drug it through a rose bush right there. But that's to be expected with the toothy critters, you know. Look at, look at, got some slices throughout, really. Probably even missing some. But I'm gonna patch this guy up and show you the after. So here one more time. Here's all the before. All the before work needs to be done. So there's that, and I'll be back in a minute with the repair using this Mendit. Excellent stuff. Like I said, people know about it, but I'm just trying to give it a little shout out here. Alright, I'll be back. Alright, what's up, guys? So I'm back now, and I did my repair. The bait was a lot more damaged than I initially thought. I mean, when I was playing with it, I found so many more little gashes all over the place. I had some back by the tail here. I had some in the belly here. All throughout. I mean, it makes sense. Like I said, those pickerel, they just got teeth all over their mouth. And like I said, this thing was completely in this fish's mouth. So I'm not surprised really, but I just didn't realize the extent of it at first. Now I did leave that because I'm gonna actually do it on film here for people, the rare person that doesn't know about this stuff. And I'll tell you what, this has to be, or it must contain some of the ingredients, if not the exact ingredients, of that PVC glue. If you ever did any work with PVC, like drain pipe or ventilation pipe, I mean, it smells identical to that. So I don't know what exactly in here, but it's got to be similar. Now what I usually do is I like to spread this open and get in there, and when you do that, it actually makes it spreads it apart, kinda, you know, a lot of times. Like with that, when you have that little bit of pressure on there, it'll open it up even more. But this stuff is really, really cool, man. It really does make like a weld. It's crazy. I mean, and when it doesn't take long to set up, and when it's completely cured, it's just like more rubber. It's like really soft and squishy, and it's pliable, and it's really amazing. You know, it works excellent. And I'm going to leave that for a minute. You know, a little interesting factoid I found out recently. Matt Servant of Matt Lures, he actually invented this stuff initially. He ended up working with someone else, and they sold it to the guy who promotes it and owns it now, I guess. Sorry, I don't have any of the names, but that information could be found if you found it necessary. But yes, that's another thing my man Matt from Matt Lures did right, is create this stuff. Definitely on point. Another little thing I was doing, it's the first time I've had such a need for this, because like I said, there was tons of little micro cuts all throughout. What I did was, like I said, I like to actually, when there's a cut in there, I like to actually get down in there. I don't just cover it with this stuff. I like to get down inside the cut as deep as you can into the gash or whatever, and you know, get the mend all the way down in there, kind of fill it in, and then let it sit for a second and press it together. Now on some of these smaller cuts I had in here, you can't get the big applicator in there, so I was actually dipping this needle into the, you know, into the bottle and getting a little bit balled up on the end and sticking it in the holes, and then working like that. Then it led me to think that, you know, you could probably get a little paintbrush and trim it down, get a real fine point on it if you needed to. But most of the times, at least my experience up until now, this is the first time I caught a pickerel on one of these. So up until now, it's just like, you know, one or two spots here or there on a bait will have it, and it's pretty obvious, you know. So I never needed to do something finesse like that. But there you have it. I mean, it does look a little banged up, but I like that actually. I like there's a little used texture to it. But yeah, remember all that stuff I had before here? When I spread it apart like this, you could see it opening up, and that's not the case now. So it works excellent. It really does. I mean, you could have like a hole, like a piece missing, like a divot in there or something, like completely gouged out, and you could actually use this stuff and like fill it in and then let it set up, come back later, put like another layer on, and actually build up the rubber in there and make it, you know, make it filled in like that. So can't say enough good stuff about this. But there you have it. Mend It. There's a little write up on the back. It says Mend It will repair any soft plastic bait. Apply to the damaged bait using the applicator. Press the repair together, set on a flat surface, and after a few minutes it's good as new. It really is. I'd almost say it's better. But that's Mend It, man. Mend It is the shit. I know there's other, Huddleston's got one, there's probably a few other ones, but this is the original right here. So it's also made in the US. That matters to a lot of people. It doesn't matter to me that much. Maybe it should, but it doesn't. There you go. Got some more videos coming down the pipeline. I got some different ideas for some other things, not really lures, just some other fishing related stuff that I've been doing and thinking about, and it's the way I do certain things. So be on the lookout for some new videos, and as always, thank you for watching. Comment if you want, and take care.